Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truth.org. Today is December 17th of 2025. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears the CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland is going to stage an apocalyptic, earth-changing event targeting the United States or the rest of the world by the date of December 19th, 2025, when the Interstellar Comet, known as 3I Atlas, is slated to make its epoch at planet Earth on the date of December 19th of 2025. Although the arrival of 3I Atlas is expected on December 19th, it's highly likely that this is going to happen sooner. So I have been publishing numerous reports about a so-called disclosure event that the CIA is planning. This is started with Operation Project Bluebeam, and also the creation of 3I Atlas for apocalyptic events targeting planet Earth, namely asteroid strikes. But recent breaking news and events suggest that this event is going to be much more than that. So really quick, in respect to the numerology, the arrival of 3I Atlas today, tomorrow, or by the date of December 19th is going to set off a chain reaction of events around the world. And this is going to happen most likely, the attack that they're going to stage under the guise of an Atlas 3I or 3I Atlas based attack is likely going to happen on the night of December 19th through the night of the date of December 20th, which coincidentally marks the 6th day of Hanukkah and the 7th day of Hanukkah. So if we have something on the date of December 19th and we have the date 6th day of Hanukkah, this is the 69 numerology, which is found in the nuclear attacks of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And this is esoteric numerology. And then we have the 67 numerology, which the CIA has had their minions in the media and all their social media influencers be pimping out over the last year or so. You can Google it. 67 is like this new numeric phenomenon, and that is because the CIA plans to take or make a very drastic move on this particular numerology. One of them is an ISIS attack, one of them is a Trump assassination or removal from office, one of them is World War III, and the other one that I've identified is Atlas 3I, or 3I Atlas, excuse me. So exactly what is planned is not known, but some sort of alien disclosure event. I believe that the CIA has alien-looking spacecraft. I don't know if it's real or it's a projection, but some sort of alien disclosure event, possibly like Independence Day, where some large disc appears over a U.S. or city like Tokyo or Mexico City. Like I mentioned previously, some sort of apocalyptic asteroid or comet strike is expected. The CIA is talking today on Drudge Report, December 17th, that this 3I Atlas is going to trigger a solar storm, and this is translation means that the CIA is going to knock out the electricity around the world under the guise of a 3I Atlas induced electromagnetic pulse event. And so obviously if there is a mass electrical or prolonged blackout, then riots are going to ensue. There's going to be civil unrest. They're going to burn cities to the ground. There's going to be an internet blackout, so everybody will be forced to watch this on regular TV. There's also the possibility that the CIA plans to weaponize all the satellites which are being operated by NATO under what's called, what is the name? It's skipping my mind right now, but in the Terminator 2 movie, it was the Cyberdyne system. Skynet, excuse me. It's called Skynet. There's literally thousands of NATO satellites, and these have direct energy weapons located on them which they've used to target, kill humans, start fires, trigger earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes. So some sort of attack by these satellites, which they will predictably say belong to this 3i Atlas. So we expect to see forest fires all around the world, cities burning to the ground. They may even weaponize these satellites as missile projectiles, targeting A-list celebrities, tourist attractions. There's also the possibility that they will claim that this 3i Atlas was able to launch all the nuclear missiles around the world by decoding the nuclear codes, or being able to hack these missile silos. So we could expect a apocalyptic, escalating wave of nuclear explosions around the Earth, and that they will blame on this imaginary 3i Atlas. And coincidentally, as I've been publishing on my blog, which has since been deleted on December 11th, the CIA has staged hundreds of thousands of pounds of dynamite, or liquid nitroglycerin, the single most explosive compound on Earth, underneath various stadiums and tourist attractions and skyscrapers around the world, such as the Pentagon, such as MI5 headquarters. And so if they stage this impending 3i Atlas arrival event, then they will likely blow these, because they're all wired to the internet or to some sort of trigger mechanism, and say that they will blow these and then say that these are alien attacks. And so, for example, they could have a satellite shoot some sort of flare or laser or photon torpedo into a stadium, and then it blows up in a nuclear explosion, and say this is some sort of alien weaponized explosion. And this notion that the CIA has stored large amounts of liquid nitroglycerin, or C4 dynamite, at various locations around the world was foreshadowed in this latest movie, which just came out, about nuclear attacks, called House of Dynamite. So it's a house full of dynamite that they fly some sort of missile into and then say it's a nuclear explosion. And what appears to be a esoteric blood sacrifice that was offered up to this impending attack, the CIA just assassinated a nuclear scientist from MIT, a professor, Dr. Nuno F.G. Loreno, was just found murdered at 47 years old in his house in Boston, Massachusetts. And as with all terror attacks and political assassinations and wars, the CIA always offers up blood sacrifices. Another one being Rob Reiner, a Hollywood film director who has just had his throat slit along with his wife, and that's because the CIA is planning on staging a movie. It's going to be a movie. It's likely going to start with the internet and being deleted, and then people will be forced to watch their TV, and then they're basically going to put in a DVD of this fake alien rival, and nobody will be able to say any different. And they'll basically, even though this alleged 3i Atlas is allegedly 2 or 3 days away, there's no good photos of it. There's no, I mean, this should be breaking news. There's observatories and telescopes all around the world. People should be able to see this thing coming in. It's allegedly 48 hours away, and but it's not, because it's going to be fake. It's a big hoax. It's an epic hoax that's about ready to be perpetrated on humanity. Coincidentally, speaking of hoaxes, Steven Spielberg just released his trailer today for a new movie called Disclosure Day. What a quinky dinky. So this Disclosure Day movie is designed to reinforce this notion of alien life forms in the galaxy just prior to this made-for-TV event. And so coincidentally, the numerology around 3i Atlas is as follows. So it was allegedly discovered on July 1st of 2025. This is 7-1, or 17, which equates to the letter Q as in coup d'etat, which suggests, numerologically speaking, that it will arrive on planet Earth on the 17th, because this is called reflective numerology. And coincidentally, the date of December 17th marks exactly 169 days since this planet 3i Atlas was discovered, or I should say Interstellar Comet. So we have a 69 numerology, so it's 169. So the 6 equates to the letter F, and then you have 19, which is the letter S, and this is FS or FIS, which is consonantly it's FS, as in FIS, which is the Federal Intelligence Service of Switzerland, which is the name of the CIA in Switzerland. So basically, this is Switzerland staging this epic hoax, which is why the 3i Atlas allegedly sent this message that was deciphered by CERN, which is obviously CIA headquarters in Lake Geneva, and then they delivered this message to the world because the aliens knew where to go, right? So they went directly to CIA headquarters because they know exactly who to contact. So just to recap, the CIA is planning on some major event on planet Earth, likely under the guise of some sort of alien disclosure event, which is going to result in real-world events happening, namely the power going out, the internet going out, nuclear explosions, detonations, and they're going to use this to basically turn the world upside down. And they're likely going to murder U.S. President Donald J. Trump with an attack on Washington, D.C., and then they're likely going to murder scores of A-list celebrities around the world in ritualistic blood sacrifices under the guise of this attack by 3i Atlas. And so if I were to extrapolate on the name of 3i Atlas, just basically knowing what I know about numerology, the number 3, there's 3 I's, and an I is the letter I, like this pen, and these are stakes. You know, when they do bullfighting, they have 3 stakes that they kill the bull with, and the Earth has symbolically always been symbolically a bull because it's blue. That's where we have BL, blue bull. And that's why there's a energy drink called Red Bull, because the Earth is bleeding. And then Atlas is the world, right? So I believe that they have 3 different plans for 3i Atlas. I believe the nuclear missile attacks is 1. I believe the power, knocking out the power in the internet, is 2. And then the third one is likely some sort of impact event. So these are that would be my guess, because they get to blow shit up, or they get to basically shut everything down, so this might be a 3-pronged attack under the guise of this event, but it's going to be made for TV, and because they're going to control the narrative and they don't want anybody to oppose their narrative, they deleted my website, so I can't post reports about this, and they also are going to delete the internet, take it down so that nobody can counter their narrative and say this and scream bloody this is a hoax. Nobody can scream bloody murder, this is a hoax, anything like that, because they will have effectively shut down the internet, so everybody will have to turn into regular TV. So obviously, if the CIA stages any sort of 3i Atlas related event, obviously on the date of December 17th, the date of December 18th, the date of December 19th, or the date of December 20th, obviously it's fake, it's a hoax. We all know that, so obviously if that happens, I would kindly ask, if the internet is still around, that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Peace.